Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Cynthia. I'm trying to get creative here with doing a layout over in this part of my home further away from the heater and my altar, mainly just to sort of deal with the sound challenges. But now here's a light challenge because the tripod shadow is hanging out quite starkly over the spread here. So we're just gonna have to deal with that. I wanted to really show off this beautiful, beautiful deck I just got. The artist's name is Frank Duffy. They're in the UK. I think in Great Britain. It's, as you can see, it's called the Queer Crow Death Magic Tarot. They're a printmaker. And these are lino cut. And I'm also a printmaker, and I do relief printmaking primarily, along with a little bit of etching. So I got drawn to the deck several months ago when I got on Blue Sky, and then one of their posts I noticed, oh, hey, I can order one of these through Kickstarter and support them and support artists and tarot in general. And I just opened it last night and did my first personal layout, and it's so beautiful. I feel like a really soft, powerful energy coming from it. Really grounding and really respectful and honoring of the reader. And the layout I did, I just asked the deck, what would you like me to know to begin with in working with you? And oh, and by the way, I purchased a signed copy, as you can see. I got 93 of 250. I'm so excited. This is one of the most beautiful decks I think I've ever bought. And just from one printmaker to another, I love it already. And so I wanted to share a little bit too about the layout I did last night, because I just asked the deck itself, what would you like me to know to start our relationship? And the very first card I pulled for the Celtic Cross was the Strength card, which represents me. I'm a Leo. This card is representative of me, right? And it was at the very center of the Celtic Cross. I think it's the most beautiful lion image. I just am crazy about it. And then the very final card for the Celtic Cross, where the energy is headed, is this Four of Wands energy. And this is the card, when they posted an image of it, that is the one that inspired me and made me realize I could actually buy the deck and support Frank. And so that's what I did. And I love how the deck honored that process for me by showing first me, and then to tie up the reading, the completion of the fact that I bought the deck. And it just makes me feel very cherished and loved. I already cherish and love this deck. Frank's work is beautiful. I happen to be doing some of my own work making a deck, and I'm using relief print as well. It's very different than Frank's deck. Mine ultimately will be. But I'm in awe, and I love this image as well. Hopefully I'm showing these appropriately so you can see them. I just think it's amazing with the great eye of horror. I just love it, love it, love it. So anyways, though, now to start the reading, what happened is I wasn't necessarily planning to do a reading today. I was open to it, but when I woke up, I felt a lot of rage coursing through me. And it's rage that it feels very like Judgment Day kind of rage. Like you've had enough. You're enraged about something that has happened in your life or been done to you, is what I'm feeling. And you're turning it over a lot in your mind. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? How am I going to respond? It's from a place of a desire to be strategic, but the rage was very intense. It was intense to wake up to. I've been through similar in the last couple years of kind of having to face some really hard truths about people that I've trusted for very long periods of time, and realizing that I can't trust them. And then starting to wonder, not only maybe can I not trust them, but the tower, right? And maybe I can't trust them, but did they actually try to harm me, right? That's been a journey of trying to sort through a lot of that stuff. And it's come with a lot of heartbreak and often a lot of rage as I reflect on past things that I didn't see before, but that make sense now that I'm putting it all together in history and in context. So let's see what comes out. And I brought both the Kipper and the Lenormand decks to get seriously into it if we feel like it, because I've got the time, and why the hell not? So what can we know about this rage? It feels like a sacred rage, like a judgment day kind of rage that's almost got a coldness to it, in as much as it's legitimately rageful and angry. There's also got like a brutal coldness to it, almost like what's done is done. Karma is karma. Like it or don't like it, it is what it is kind of coldness, right? Just cold hard facts. What about this rage? What do you need to know here? What are the circumstances that have brought this rage to you and that you're having to process from a very calculated mindset right now? Whoops. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I'm hoping that this reading is going to act like a pause for us to look deeply into the situation from a place of stillness, and calm. The Two of Swords, though, can also indicate a feeling of being blocked. This energy of Frank's deck, though, doesn't show me a block, more like a stillness. Yeah. You can see that they've kind of mimicked the Oberos here in this image. So it's far less of a blocked feeling and more of a flowing energy in this Two of Swords. But in any case, this reading can be this kind of sacred space where we're looking deeply into this, hopefully from somewhat of a place of detachment, or that this reading can serve as the kind of clear minded grounding that we need to be in stillness right now while we process through the circumstance. So what is it, Spirit? What's going on here? So I am not necessarily planning to read reversals. I'll just say that, because you've got a stark visual on this, and so I want you to know that I'm not necessarily reading these cards in reverse unless it's starting to seem that it's important. The reason I don't read reversals automatically is because I think tarot can convey its message without reversals. But once you feel confident without reversals, they add and can add a lot of depth. So anyways, let me just look at these here for a minute. The way that I'm seeing this is that something has come to light that's been quite a mixed, it's been something that's divinely guided, or something that came to light that was bigger than you. It's not like someone came and told you this information one-on-one. Something has come to light in a big way for you. My sense is that it's got kind of a dual nature to it, of there's some things in the nature of this information or realization that have brought in joy, but also as you can see with this Five of Cups, kind of this tower energy almost, where you're having to try to get your bearings again and move back towards your empowerment and away from the disappointment. There's a lot that in the unseen and a lot of confusion here. We're also in a full moon in Gemini, and this energy is a little bit tense. A full moon in Gemini energy is kind of tense because of the dual nature of Gemini. And so that's why I'm picking up, I think, on this dual nature of the Sun card, just like the dual nature of the Moon here, bookending this Five of Cups. You're this Queen of Cups here. And this is where some of the rage is coming from. And I think the foundation of the rage is the sorrow, right? Of these three spilled cups, a serious disappointment in the heart, Sometimes the Three of Cups on their own can also indicate relationships, like even familial ties. So it could have something to do with your family. There's also a feeling here with this other 5. So with 2 5s here, that's tense, right? There's tension, just like we said in the full moon energy in Gemini. And now here's the duality also reflected in these 2 5s. So the 5 of Pentacles, which is a fear of being cast out or of being left out in the cold. And again, I'm kind of picking up with this family, like you have some things have come to light, like maybe some family secrets. The rage is what's catalyzing you forward right now, but what's just under the rage is a lot of sorrow and tower energy, right? With this lightning bolt. I love that Frank kind of echoed some tower energy in the 5 of Cups. It's not an easy energy to rebound from. And I like how in the reverse that it's emphasized here, this tower, right? Yeah, let me just sit with these here for a minute. Aren't these just gorgeous? My God. Yeah, really stunning images. I love them. This fear of being cast out or left out in the cold, it's in the material, so that's important to know. But you're also experiencing this in your heart, but you've got some material worries here about your safety and security. This information, as you can see this owl standing on the crown chakra of this skull, this information that's come to light has rocked your world. It's not a tower. It's not a tower, though, that came out here, which shows me that even though it's 2 5s, there's a lot of power and tension in the 2 5s together here with this lunar, maybe confusion. You're coming into clarity. It's like this new information has rocked the foundation of some things for you. So let me pull some more now. Let me actually do kind of a spread over these. What else, Spirit? What else has been the source of this rage? Yeah. This potent information and fire energy coming through that's revealed. It's been a revelation. It's been a revelatory experience that's forcing you to walk away or to at least consider walking away from this disappointment and this abandonment. It might be a family abandonment. It might be some kind of a family betrayal here. And you're coming away from the chaos and away from the fire and away from this thunder and lightning of this 5 of Cups and this material abandonment and walking away. I'm sorry. I mean, we're doing this because I woke up channeling this feeling for you. So it's not like I'm surprised to see these cards, but still, I'm very sorry. I'm wanting to like soothe you. The information that came in might have been delivered to you by a Queen of Pentacles. This may have just happened or it may be about to happen. Okay, so where we are in time, I intended for this to be context and then moving forward, right? Like what will be helpful for you to know about this experience. And some information from a Queen of Pentacles has come to you that's been this revelatory or is about to come to you. You may already know it and you're waiting for the proof, or do you know what I mean? It could be something intuitive that you've understood and now the proof is coming in. You're already in this understanding in the present moment of recognizing I need to walk away from this abandonment, this casting out, or this confusion. But the lunar landscapes has you really still in your feelings and in your confusion. But here, this is truth for you, right? This truth has come in. It's unavoidable. You can't ignore it. And it's been a death. This has been like a death to you. Someone could have actually died, but I have a feeling it's more of, it could be something to do with a death, a literal death, and an estate because of this Five of Pentacles here and the material realm. This could be some type of a betrayal around an estate, or, often that is when stuff like this plays out, when a matriarch or a patriarch in a family dies, and then the rest of the family is left to try to manage the estate. Especially if it's a family with a lot of wounds. That's a really perilous time in families. I've been through it, I know. It's been a death. You see the scythe here. It's been a brutal awakening. There's a distinct before and after. Death doesn't care about your feelings in a way, right? It doesn't. But there can be peace in that once you know that it's not personal. This is just the way of the world to some degree. And it's been a hard lesson, though. Someone's incoming, a Knight of Cups. Someone's coming in with some cooling energy, which is needed here. A Knight of Cups can be seen as like a knight in shining armor, almost, that's very caring in the realm of the heart. And they're coming in with this water element that's maybe needed in more of the motion and positive and affirming energy of the cups versus the sorrowful walking away of a heart-based realization, right? We'll find out more about that, though. So you're in this Knight of Swords energy, and look how they're together. So this Knight of Cups is coming into you, and you're in a Knight of Swords energy, which is the rage that I was feeling, this impassioned flare. You're rearing up on your hindquarters, right? You're ready, you're like a stallion, or it doesn't have to be, it can be a mare, but you're ready to do battle. You're not fucking around. This kind of information has really, even though it's not a tower, the reason it's not a tower, I think, is because you're a highly disciplined person. That doesn't mean you're a machine. This has come with a heartbreak, right? This is heartbreaking. This is the energy you're in, though, is like you're ready to go to war over this. You're ready to do some battle here. That enraged place can be the kind of energy that warriors need to go into battle, but they need to have clarity as well. You can't only run on fire. You need other forms of fuel. The energy coming towards you are some helping hands that want to work together with you. And I think that's this Knight of Cups. They're coming in with a Six of Wands victorious energy of wanting to work together with you. They may be coming in with more information. I don't know. Or just somebody that cares about you in this equation, or somebody, I don't know. We're going to get some more with Kipper and Lenormand. You really want, in your wise mind, to come out of this whole situation healed. You've already been healing. That's why this hasn't been a tower for you, but it's still not without its sting. Your ultimate goal has been healing. It always has been. This is you as well, typically. You're in a temperance type of energy in the world. You're disciplined. You've got the discipline of that. Oh, it's not at the bottom of me anymore because here's the Page of Swords, though, right? Like you recognize the importance that you need to get grounded. This is what you're hoping for, because this is who you are. You're a healer. You're not somebody who deals in this kind of bullshit. But you're also recognizing, or you need to recognize, that this is your current position, is that you're gathering this information. This page is wise. This page is not a fool. This page recognizes the position that they're in. Just under that is the Three of Swords. You recognize it's been a devastating blow to your heart. This is, but not the devastation of the Tower, because of your discipline as a Queen of Cups. You are now recognizing that you need to engage in this way at this point with this information. And it's also important to know that this energy is coming in to help you. Can we get clarity on the Knight of Cups and the Six of Wands? Oops. Can we get clarity on the Knight of Cups and the Six of Wands? Okay, it's not going to reveal who this is. The clarity that I asked for around the Six of Wands and the Knight of Cups is that it's not for you to worry about. They're coming in to relieve you of this burden that feels like you're never going to get to where you need to be. That's what they're going to come in and help you with. What you need to be focused on is your strength right now. Again, this strength of healing perspective, taming your rage a little bit right now so that it's alchemized. This person coming in is going to help you with that. They might be in masculine energy. They're coming in with this cool water to cool this down a little bit and offer you some help. What you need to do is be strong and process your sorrow right now. It's okay. Like, maybe take this day, listen to this reading, nurture yourself by getting the confirmation you need. This is a blow. It's hurting your heart. It's okay to rest, and it's okay to be planning your escape and your walk away, your exit strategy. Use the rage to maybe start facilitating what you're going to do in a calculated way to move to a safer position, out of your page position, but into a strategic. You're already in the strategic position. You can't ignore the sorrow, though. That's also coming through. Rage is called for. Rage gets us moving and gets us to fight for justice, but what you don't want to do, is get lost in the rage. You need to remember that the at the heart of this is the feeling of betrayal that you're feeling and heartbreak. That's also going to remind you not to close your heart. You need to feel the heartbreak here. That's the advice. I don't want to leave these cards. They're so soothing. I just love them. So now what we're going to do, though, is we're going to get... I'm going to do a quick grand tableau here. What's going on? What happened? What happened? I'm hearing the song. I just put it in a playlist, and this is maybe how you felt this morning, because I also heard it a couple times this morning when I had that rage feeling kind of coursing through me. There's a song by Muse. I can't think what it's called right now. Take a Bow is what it's called, but it's about people. It's about us. It's about the little guy, and they're building rage at governments that don't represent them, that keep destroying our planet, even though the world's population has stated unequivocally they don't want this anymore. They don't want extraction colonialism. They don't want exploitation of the global south. They don't want oil pipelines running through indigenous lands. They don't want Nestle stealing our fresh water. No matter how much we say it, no matter how much we say healthcare is a scam, no matter how much we say it, the government just keeps running us into the ground. And that song is about that. It's basically like spell work in a song almost, saying that you fuckers are going to go down and we're going to inherit the earth. You're going to pay for your crimes against the earth. This is that kind of anger, but it's coursing through you at this family level. So it tells me that this is a really big betrayal. If you're feeling that level of rage, this is like serious heartbreak. So just know that you're right. You're driving the vehicle of some really serious rage and heartbreak, and that's a responsibility to manage. Yeah. This is the betrayal right here. Here you are. Your fortune, your luck was stolen from an older family member. It's just right fucking there. It's coming out. There's talk. This illusion and dark, it's like black. This is my card that represents like evil eye and black magic and ill temperament. There's a family legacy of this illusion and gossip around blocking things for you. It's coming to an end. Let me just finish laying this out real quick. Sorry. It's amazing how this is just, that's why I love Lenormand and Kippers, because they just spell it all right out like a storyboard for you once you know how to read these kinds of layouts. There's message. So that Knight of Cups, oh my God, am I recording? I just had a fear that I'm not recording. Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, sorry about that, my God. Now I've got my viewfinder all screwed up. Okay, that still looks all right. Okay, sorry for that little panic there. All right, so that Knight of Cups is going to be coming in. It's been a journey. He might be coming in with information about this confusion and illusion that's been around you, and this journey having to do with that. There might be literal journeying having to do with it, or just the long journey that you've been through of this experience. This older sister betrayed you. There was some kind of betrayal here. This is somebody that was supposed to be watching over you, and in a mature, wise, they should have known better than this. This is you. They should not have been in this role in your life. That's why it's such a betrayal. It's somebody that should have been protecting you. They're worried. They are worried. That's because they may know that this is coming to light. They may be privy to it because there's talk. This illusion is being discussed. There's strong communication coming in that the loyalty that was between you is over. There's strong communication coming into this person that betrayed you, that whatever loyalty you may have had towards them is no more. It's done. You have cut off. There's the scythe again. You have ended this illusion and blocks. You did it. Something you have done, cut off whatever this person has been doing to you. It's a family legacy. I can't make it up. This is a family legacy. This is the key right here. A family legacy of betraying you. With this legacy card, this family card, it goes into your extended family even. Crossroads and trickster energy right here. But it's coming into her worries. Her betraying your loyalty is over. I mean, this is done, and it's no joke. This is the cards, not me. That means the end. I don't know what kind of an end this means for her. It's definitely the end of your loyalty. And you had strong loyalty for this person. It's over. That's over with. Their commitment to causing death and confusion in your life is happening a new beginning now. There's a new beginning here. And you're anchoring in a union with this Knight of Cups that's going to help you. There's hope here. This is what you need to know. This is why this is coming out, is because you're about to get a bunch of help coming in. So that's why I was guided to do the reading, or why it's going to be helpful to you. Hang on. Someone is coming in to help you. They are aware of what's happening, and they're coming in to help you. They want to work with you. It's for real. This is real. What's this book here? What's the book represent? Is this learning? Is it magic? Because that often means magic to me, that book. But it's also a wide body of knowledge, right? Like you're somebody's corpus, whatever that word is, right? Their body of work. What's that book card? It's card 26. Yeah, it's the law. It's this law here with this judgment card. That's what I was wondering, if this book was representing the law in some way, because this person is bringing in a union and coming into union with you in a stable, grounding way that's going to bring to light this law and their commitment to causing you this death and confusion. It's the law that's coming in. It's a judgment day for this whole endeavor, this whole betrayal here. It's judgment day. It's heads are like, this is a judgment motherfucking day, right? Whatever you imagine judgment day to be. It's the law of spirituality, or it's the literal law in your community that these people may have broken laws. It's being discussed. It's coming out. It may even come out in the media. What was the betrayal? Oops. What was the betrayal? It was something that had to do with the law. Knight of Cups, Four of Wands. It might have had something to do with love. And it's interesting that this Knight of Cups is here again. Like, I don't know if this person wanted that person and tried to take them from you, and that's what caused the betrayal, and now they're coming in to tell you the truth about it. I don't know. It's a major judgment day. To me, it seems beyond just a romance. But to clarify the betrayal with these cards, to me is like, well, you may find out that this person tried to steal your lover or something, right? Or your money and your lover. I'm not really sure, because it had to do with your material security also. What's the betrayal? The Page of Wands. You found out. There was information that came into you because you were the Queen of Cups in the first card that came out. The news came to you. Or else this is that good news that's coming. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but this was like some kind of a love triangle. And this person, is this main male in good energy? Maybe that's what we need to be asking. Because it seems like they were involved with this person in some way. So is this main male in good energy? Should you trust this main male? Like, they're coming in and they want to work with you. And they have information for you about this betrayal and confusion and the journey of the whole thing. What kind of energy is this main male in? Can he... Ten of Wands. So he's pretty exhausted from all of this as well. He's about to come in, but he's going to be kind of crawling across the finish line. So that's not a bad thing necessarily. King of Swords in the upright. And a King of Swords is also an adjudicator. So this might be somebody that has an official position that also was involved in this triangle somehow. I don't know. Yeah, they want to come in and make an offer to you, but they're not a negative energy. They really want they want to communicate. Like, that's a big part of the Ten of Wands, is that they want to communicate and maybe help you bring down this situation. The Hierophant, he might want to propose marriage to you. With this Ace of Pentacles. The Chariot, he's coming in really, really, really fast. So this is very immediate for you, whoever's watching, viewer. This is a change coming in fairly quickly. This had to do with your family. This is somebody that is intimately aware of what has been happening in your family, whether that's because they were involved with your family and someone in your family tried to, they may have been a love interest of yours and someone in your family tried to take that. I don't know. I'm going to do a Kipper grand tableau and we'll see here if we can get any more information about that. Like, who's the main male here? How is he involved? Why is he... This might reveal a little bit more about him. He's coming in like a King of Swords with an Ace of Pentacles. He wants to work with you and make you an offer. And it involves a High Priest, so it could be that he wants to marry you, or he wants to work with you spiritually in some way, or to bring down those people that were working against you that may have been breaking some type of law. Let's see if the Kipper will reveal any more. You've got people coming in that want to help you, and he doesn't strike me as being in negative energy. There weren't any warnings there. There weren't warnings about that. Yeah. What was the betrayal? What happened? And is that main male, how is he connected to this? And why does he want to help you? Yeah, this kind of almost added confusion. I just got to be real, because sometimes when you're a reader and you ignore that the tarot or the earliest layouts aren't revealing it, and you keep asking, it will intentionally kind of like obscure because you're not supposed to know. But I'm going to go ahead and read it just so we know what it's saying here. But I'm kind of getting the sense that here you are. You're about to encounter where, no, this is that person. This is the person. This is, okay, sorry. Yeah, give me a minute here because I'm seeing how it's related. They are related. They know each other somehow. The person that betrays you knows the main male that's coming in and wants to work with you. They know each other. They're very close to you. They were very close in your life, which is why this has been such a devastating betrayal for you. You've been processing it. You came from grief and adversity already. You've seen the illusion. You've seen the way that they were working against you. You got some you got a download about it, or you got tipped off, or you are onto it. And that's why you're enraged. I felt that this morning. And you're deep in your thoughts about it and about trying to figure out, who is this? Like, who's that man? Was that guy involved? Like, you're really trying to get to the bottom of it. Your family member has been working against you, and they met this main male. And at one time, the main male is either like tricking them or he's tricking you. And I can't quite tell, but he's also kind of a trickster. The main male is. That wants to come into you. Oh, wait a minute. He's investigating this in some way. He has some kind of an official position himself, and he's caught on. He got some shocking, like, he's either working with investigators or he is an investigator, and he's being a trickster. That's what's going on. Okay. So I don't think I should read anymore. I think now I should go ahead and just get you an advice layout. Something is like cautioning me in a good way, not in a bad way. So you'll know by now if this is for you or not. And what we're going to do is just get some parting messages now, some parting advice for you while this is continuing to unfold. What's going to be your best advice going forward to process this rage and sorrow? You've got someone coming in that wants to help you. They're working in some kind of an official capacity. They're upright. They're not, but it might be a lot to take in because it's somebody that you know. I feel like it's someone really close to you. So yeah, I mean, when I started trying to be like, well, what's the secret? That's when it was sort of, I just need to be going now with what's your advice? Get ready. This is going to happen. Get ready to have somebody comes racing in trying to help. Okay. Get ready for that. They're in the upright. That doesn't mean you have to take their help, but just know that they're not, I mean, you get to decide. You have your own discernment. They're not being shady, but they were being a trickster. So, you know, not all tricksters are bad, obviously. What's some advice for you now? Oh boy, this is good. Okay, it's not up to you. You just need to surrender right now. You're not the one that's in the moving and shaking energy. It's a betrayal. You need to just face the betrayal and process your emotions about it. The challenges are to stay connected to your heart. Face the betrayal, stay connected to your heart, and understand that your happiness is coming. This has been a big lesson for you in illusion and who you can trust. In that first Lenormand layout, it was showing the level of devotion that you showed this family member that betrayed you. This has been a big lesson for you in betrayal and illusion and seeing people for who they are and not who you want them to be. You're getting ready to have this new beginning here, this new young offer coming in. Anything else? Any other advice? Prepare for it. Right now, you just need to surrender. You're not the determining factor. Your move is not to take action right now. It's to feel and process the feelings you're feeling about the betrayal. You don't want to take action from the energy that you've been in of that Ace of Wands, Rage, Knight of Wands energy. You need to wait a little bit and surrender for now. Maybe that person coming in, let them work for you, right? Know that someone's helping you, and rest and surrender. Yeah, it's now saying the same thing. You need to rest and surrender and lay low while this all comes crashing down. This isn't a tower. It has been a tower for you, but you were in the Five of Cups energy, right? And Five of Pentacles. That's where you are. This illusion is being cleared away, and it's going to cause a tower for them, okay? This is the tower that's coming for them. And you don't have to do anything about it other than process your feelings and get ready for the offer of the person that's coming in to help you. I'm going to pull some of these now too, because I like how honest these cards are. Can you say a little bit more for us about that Knight of Cups energy that's going to come in to help you? What should you understand about that person while you lay low today, especially while this full moon energy is still present? Just lay low and process your feelings. Let that rage move through you and let it release out of your body. But let it do what it needs to, which is maybe catalyze you to investigate and be in that Page of Swords energy. Do some investigative work if you need to, but mostly just rest. This is all coming whether you do anything or not, right? Of Virgo. 20 degrees of Virgo. His profile of great spirituality and loveliness, framed with hair powdered with stars. Oh, sorry, her profile. Well, that's interesting because we asked about him, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, King of Swords energy that is coming in, and this is them. Her profile of great spirituality and loveliness, framed with hair powdered with stars, her expression wonderfully tender in its femininity, made yet softer by the pale gold of her fairy-like tresses. She presents the kiss of love, that Ace of Cups, idealistic and supreme, full of charm and grace. This card is fortunate for love affairs, for luck, and for business, but there is little personal merit which does not enter into the equation, which does not enter into the question. The consultant depends upon the gifts with which nature has endowed her. It represents a pretty and flattered woman who offers the gift of her mind or her bodily charms. It promises fortunate love affairs, a wealthy and influential marriage. It is not fortunate for children, with whom disputes may occur, but it sometimes can denote disputes with relatives by marriage. So that came out, relatives, but this is a really loving, generous, fortunate energy. This person coming in that wants to help you also has feelings for you. So that's important to know. They're pure of intent is what this is saying, with the stars being woven through their energy. They're wanting to help you, and they're going to share the load with you. They also love you, and a Knight of Cups is a lover, right? So don't be surprised. That's a lot. That's a really beautiful surprise ending there, bonus energy for you. That person's coming in with noble intention, and they're also coming in with an open heart. I mean, a King of Swords with a Knight of Cups, that's very lovely, lovely energy captured here, right? So I hope that's helpful to you. Just know that this betrayal is coming to light. You don't have to do anything other than allow yourself to process the feelings and know that your new is beginning. You're just on the cusp of it. So hang in there.